A father demands answer after death of a premature baby at Monctop. And I want to play this. The father of a 7-month-old baby who died at Monctop Women's Hospital is calling for answers following a series of troubling development during the infant care. The baby who was born prematurely on Friday, May the 30th, have been under close medical supervision. Here now, you need to listen to this and see what's happening at Monctop. And this occurred on Friday, May the 30th. Yeah? May the 30th. Listen to this. I have to play it. And let me tell you something. You can't tell me not to play anything here. You can't do that. You have your business, I have my business. Go ahead.
Good day.
Tell me exactly what went on with your baby. What is your name?
Wendell Sutherland.
Wendell Sutherland. Tell me exactly what went on.
Well, the baby born on the 30th of May in Monctop. He born before time, premature, 7 months. So this is mandatory that feed him with tube and give him oxygen and stuff like that to see that if the organs and things fully develop. Right. So within now going on from the Monday, the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday, the Friday, we getting updates on the baby. We find out that he had no bacteria. His lungs, everything develop. His heart, everything develop. Soon though, let the mother take him and care for him. The Saturday now, we go on. Mind you that the call the night before and tell the mother to come in as soon as possible. They need to do a blood transfusion. I do any.
So she had the baby?
Yeah.
She was discharged?
Yeah.
What day she had the baby?
The 30th of May.
The 30th of May. So she had the baby and she was discharged. They kept the baby?
Yeah, in EQ.
Right, so they said, so everything went well?
Yes.
Everything?
Yeah, everything.
But they just kept the baby for observation?
Observation, yeah.
How long after they called you all?
Well, that was
Yeah. So what did the baby born?
The 30th of May. And we going and checking him right through. He coming along. They say baby he start off feeding from 12 ml. He reach up to 22 ml feeding.
Right. So everything going well.
He passing everything. They using the pampers, everything. Saturday now, the mother get a call stating she had to come to Monctop to do a blood transfusion. Mind you, they didn't tell her anything about who we're going to expect when when we reach. Well, I want to know if that is my child. I saying that is not my child. The whole child hand here, blackish greenish, from the wrist to here.
Okay.
The next hand, same thing.
You just send me those pictures, huh?
Yeah. I'm a sending guy.
Yeah.
Is now when they call in the Saturday now, they never tell the mother she going to expect that is an emergency that
how the child had blue black so
blue black like gangrene or some kind of thing kicking in one night, Mr.
In one night?
One night. I shocked. I want to know, this is not the same baby. This too fast. The I.A.N swell up. When it touch the chest stiff. And I tell,
but how much days from delivery did the child stay in hospital? About 2 days, 3 days?
No, 7 days.
7 days?
Yeah.
So when they had called you, how much days was that after?
Well, the 7th day, which was the Friday, Saturday.
Oh, okay. So it's a good few days the baby. You all were back and forth. Families going and see the baby and thing.
And no, well, it's only me and him.
Right, but by that time you buying up all kind of things. Now you buying things, you're fixing up the place because baby coming home, baby in hospital, you're painting right now. Am I right?
Yeah,
you're painting, you're doing everything. You're going by here, you're buying onesie, you're putting pampers, you're putting the tub, you're making sure everything had to be in order when the baby come. So you busy, dad busy. Now I see, I'm telling you, what is real here? What is real is that he'll be be busy, baby coming, because remember 1 day gone, 2 days gone, 3 days gone, 4 days gone, every day you're still going and see the baby, because you know the baby will come home just
Yes.
people go tell you about that, go take they keep the baby, and the baby looking good, the baby, now you hear the baby drinking more milk, everything on track, everybody busy home, fixing up room, everything. Go ahead.
Yeah, so when the call as he started, you know, and I see the condition, so I asked him like, you know, where's the cause for this? They're saying, well, sir, the baby develop a bacteria and
A bacteria?
yeah. So I was like, a bacteria? I said,
I wonder if they're the same bacteria that in Polispin Hospital.
I ain't
Go ahead, let me hear that kill about 18 or 19 babies. Go ahead, let me hear.
But Mr. And I tell him,
So them tell you it's a bacteria all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I tell him, Mr. It's no bacteria. Something else they do this boy. When I watch the hand and the next hand, I feel like they rip out the IV out of this
They rip the IV out.
And the blood like it didn't have no way to go, but just splatter like a pool and damage the boy hand. It's boom now when we go on in, the boy stiff. I seen like he tear or something. They say no, they say they gave him morphine and all.
They give him morphine?
Yeah, little baby. You know? They had the little baby.
Morphine for
morphine. They say for pain, to help with the pain and all kind of thing. So I seen if it's a bacteria, you know, pain and, you know, it's not adding up.
So who you spoke to when you went back?
Well, they're calling some head, they say she's the head, you know, EQ. And I spoke to her and she telling me the same thing. All of them gave me the same run around. So the Sunday now, well, they said they'll call if it's ending. Sunday.
How long you stayed in the hospital the Friday, the Saturday? When you went and see the baby stiff and what?
Yeah, we leave out after 12 the night.
So you were in front of the baby all the time?
Yeah, watching the child, because we worried.
And watching all the marks?
Yeah, watching all the marks. And Miguel outside, she just outside.
But she must be out of it?
You know? She still can't catch, she only crying.
So the doctors and the nurses keep coming and telling you?
We might have to amputate the hand and thing, but
you might have to amputate the hand?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So I was saying, oh gosh, how will I go do that? But you know, the same, well, that is the only is possible right now, but the baby a little too weak, so we can't perform the operation. Me as a parent now, I just what the child.
When you left this child good and the child was eating and everything normal?
Until the Friday, a whole week.
Up until the Friday?
A whole week.
So the Friday, it had any marks in the child hand?
No, it didn't have any marks, nothing like that. Nothing.
So all this just happened overnight?
Overnight. And the thing is, if something like that happen, if like how they call be 2 o'clock this Saturday to say come in, they could have do the same thing when it happened this Saturday. They didn't
exactly,
do that. They're hiding something. They just tell the mother that she had to do a transfusion. So I like, why had to do a transfusion when we go on, you know? Well, she get them the blood and she want to save the child life. She just moving accord with the protocol. So within I thinking now, like, the baby done thing, if the blood done not flow into the hand, you trying to contaminate the child now. The mother blood and the child blood is 2 different blood type. If you understand what I'm saying. She have a rare blood type. So I go home and I say, but like they're trying to plot something and set up something. If you understand, if I put a different blood type with a different blood type, it could naturally go offset.
But take it was set in a stage.
Exactly. Fast forward and now, well, the Sunday they call, Sunday into Monday morning, after 2, and no transport. I had to come out, travel up here in Mount 2. Pap, I seen small in a real state. Well, it's the same state I seen from the Saturday. Nothing improved. I.A.N so that not looking like my child. All by nose and thing I dig up mark. Well, by that time they ban up the hand now. They ban it up with
the 2 hands.
this thing, So the wounds and thing not visible. So I say
only on the hands?
Yeah, on the hands.
Like here on the hands or where?
Yeah, all here was black, Mr. Allen, black to green, turning green. like light green. And this one here on the elbow here, same thing. And it is where they had the access point for the IVs and them.
Always have the access point to the IVs.
Yeah, it started to contaminate the boy. And well, I asked him, well, enters here where the IVs was. The doctor say, well, yeah. Thing, because I know, you know, it didn't make no sense. You make no certain noise.
Yeah, right. That's nothing.
You know, yeah, because I really control myself, Mr. I shock.
So it's Sunday now. You're going back.
Sunday now, ride the call now. After 2, so I shop there about 3 o'clock in the morning. I pay a man. I take a whole crap car. Thank God for that man too. I tell him let me go and take the whole car. We go on. But we just see the man in the same state. See, touch him again. He just sit the same. But this boy, like, oh, he dead, boy. Something not right. Within now, I see the nurse and I'm like, they tell me come out of the room. He going. Like we see if we can thing. They play the thing and to revive him now. But within now, she come out now after 4 now and tell me, well, that is it. But when I watching in the room now, I still seeing he just same movement. Like how they was tricking me from before, like if he alive, it's the same movement. But she's telling me, you know, don't study how the chest moving, like just how we pumping oxygen in him. And, you know, you see the movement, but we not getting no heartbeat when I check. So I like, but how look? Since it's Saturday, it's the same thing I see when I see, well,
so you want to believe that child was dead since Saturday?
Yeah. And they stage it.
And they stage it?
Yeah.
Wow. So if it was a bacteria, then that means you say other children supposed to have the bacteria too?
See,
if it was a bacteria.
Exactly.
If it's a bacteria similar to what Paul is Spain, nothing ever came out of that Paul is Spain thing and nothing, 15 or 16 or 17, 18 babies died and nothing.
Plus 2 years going on now, Mr. Allen. I tell them I want autopsy done. Well, they say, all right, well, okay.
So wait, let's go back to when the nurse called you out.
Right, at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Your madam was there?
No.
You alone?
Stayed. She crying. She done
you alone?
I alone went up. I see the child, I say death pronounced after 4.
Cool, how you take that way?
Well, I had to be strong, Mr. Allen, but I just had body closure saying, by would them do this? All of them so wrong, my kind of way. So I kind of skeptical.
Yeah.
I ain't really asking much question. When I watch the strange thing, when I watch the machine, I seen the same heart rate thing. It reading heart rate, but they say he dead. Me saying that now find out watching me. I ain't questioning him. Bap, well, alright. They say, alright, well, thing, I'll leave the hospital. I come home, I tell my girl, well, thing.
Oh, well, you deliver a new star? But you said when I can't deliver a new star?
But it wasn't easy. Because she just break down, cry, and she nearly faint, all kind of thing. You know? Right now, she go on my sister, them, and, you know, you know, to have Anna, we have a next child, so they're helping out that thing, and because she in a mess right now. Right, so, the next day now, well, a matter of fact, the same day, during the day, which is the Monday, me and her went back. Well, she wanted to view the body, and wherever the case may be, well, she break down again. So, we started inquiring now, where's the cause of that? They say, well, thing, bacteria and prematurity. So I like, but the baby was going good. He never born with no bacteria all around. So much I test, all he never get.
So
no
doctors
bacteria.
told you that everything good with baby?
That is within the 7 days.
The 7 days. Yeah. It's everything good. It's
everything good. He coming along. Just now you get a whole baby and feed him for yourself. And right. So we feeling real happy. By the Saturday we come in, it's done news. Well, I ain't saying Monday, like the Monday, well, after 2. How about dark now, saying Sunday still. So, going in the hospital now, boom, cry she in now. We say we want autopsy done. Right. They say, well, go downstairs to the clerk downstairs, the record clerk, or wherever. She will deal with all that. Boom, we talk to the girl. I say, I want autopsy done. She said, all right, go across to the container. So and you had to register
The death.
the death, and you had to register well, the birth and
birth and the death, yeah.
Right. So the girl now over there now, I never mentioned to her that we want any autopsy.
Yeah.
So I mentioned to the clerk by 10, so she advised me to go there. So within now this woman now in the container now, she see now eager ways, and you know, we outside, she say, alright, if all I wanted so fast, all I could go a Rima, and all I get it in 1 day time. You get the birth paper and the death certificate right there. I say, alright. Boom, we leave there. It was a little late, it was about after 3 and then, so I say first thing in the morning we were going to Rima again. So they choose, you know. We go on down there now, we get everything. Come back in Mount Hope now with the paper. Well, right. Well, we're waiting for the autopsy now. The girl telling me now, we can't get no autopsy.
Why?
Now. She said because we done register the death already. I said, but all they tell me...
To register the death?
To register the death, how all I could do me this now and tell me I can't get no autopsy? They say, well, if you want autopsy, then you had to go privately, sir. I say, so there's no way this could be changed or anything? She say, no, we cannot change that already. You done the way you do already. So, well, I just outside, I spinning up and down, they tell me to go legal affairs, all kind of thing. When I get information, the person tell me what you come in legal affairs for, we cannot help you here.
Legal affairs are not to do
no, well, they're saying to change now the death, but you need an autopsy.
Yeah, autopsy. So what's going on right now?
This is the stage I reach here, Mr. Allen. They don't want to do autopsy and they want to give me clarity. It's in Port of Spain. And there's the next funny thing too, that the same day, the only Russian man hustle me to come with my wife to view the child. I want to move the body. I swear I was going to put the child in Mount Hope itself. Yeah. Not knowing that they send the baby in Port of Spain in some...
a private home.
A private home. What going on here? Why, you know, why all are doing that? When I call the woman now, she say, yeah, she have the baby and, you know, she was wondering the same thing, why they didn't do an autopsy or anything.
The funeral home owner said that?
Yeah.
Where they took the baby to?
Yeah, it's a little strange she find out. But,
strange.
You know, she want to question thing because she don't know if the parents didn't want it to
yeah, but only to find out you all wanted an autopsy.
We want an autopsy.
So now they're hiding the baby?
Yeah. So no, but the woman I called so thankful. She tell me alright, she had the baby and she had the baby in the fridge and it's storing, but you had to, if you want an autopsy, you had to go privately.
Wow. So why? So before you go privately, why did you have to? Because privately you'll have to pay for that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, but why did not they do the autopsy in Mount Hope? What is what's the problem?
I don't know, Mr. Allen.
Huh?
They hiding something. They kill this little child. Your cameraman the pictures and if you see the pictures and all, Mr. Allen, you go understand. The two child hand ban up, the hiding it. The ban up the child hand.
You show the hands?
Yeah, it ban up now. They ban it up with bandage. So you
that is real
see
funny, boy.
How it,
so will they tell her come back Monday?
Who, Mount Hope?
Yeah.
No, them done deal with me. They done say the cause of death is bacteria, and I know.
But what bacteria?
It's not bacteria.
So if it's not bacteria, everybody had the bacteria? Having a similar bacteria?
No, Mr. Allen.
So we really hope that the Minister of Health, Lakram Bodo, could really deal with it. This is a very serious thing. And have you also sought the assistance of an attorney?
Yes, but he tell me I need to get the
death certificate.
The autopsy.
And the autopsy. You need to get the autopsy before they go further.
Yeah, he cannot go further. He tell me I have to get the that information.
Well, let's wait till Tuesday or Wednesday. Let's wait for Lakram Bodo to get involved by Monday. All right, so
yes,
let's say by Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Those 3 days are very important days. Okay?
Yes,
so let's wait and see what we'll do from here. And where you all live?
I from right central, Shagona.
Where is central?
Petersfield.
Oh, okay. How long you live in Petersfield now?
A very long. My family know and thing. Like Villafana and them and thing.
Oh, you're right.
So.
Oh, okay. By the cemetery.
By the school, the old school, Miss Sylvia. know,
The side road by yeah.
Right.
Yeah. By Mango and them?
The next side.
Okay.
You know your father
the must
be
side.
there and think the must side, yeah.
Okay. But that's a serious thing, boy.
Mr. But I don't by when I close my eye, I seen the little youth man
and you already put the name and everything?
Yeah, we are the man.
Wow. Now we have to deal with this, boy. We have to deal with this.
I sure when I see the picture and I'm
I will try to get in contact with Lakram Bodo and I'll get a number for him.
Alright.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll have to get a number for you. So expect a call from me tomorrow. Let us not make a move as yet.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's see what the minister will do.
Alright.
Because, so you are planning to do a private autopsy because that will cost money?
Yeah, and right now I asking around to see if I can make a best money.
And how much you charge you to the private autopsy?
15,000.
15,000?
Yeah.
Well, that's a big person.
They said I starting price 15,000.
Starting price?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, but if it's a bacteria, then every child should, there's something wrong. Every child died of a bacteria. When we say the bacteria in Mount Hope, and they don't want to do, and just imagine, they don't want to do no autopsy, you know? No autopsy. All kind of antics with them. They say, baby, good. All of a sudden, one day after your whole hand, child hand black, from here right down. They say, they're going to cut it off. They want to cut it off, but the child, we all have to put in the mother and father tree, you know, and don't want to do it Sunday, okay. But the same way you felt the child on Saturday, the same way you felt the child on Sunday too.
Yeah,
the same way.
Same way.
He's saying the machine working, they come and they move around, they say, okay, like this. No, you see, I will tell you, for too long, we have had cases like this. And nothing comes out of it, nothing. You can never win them. You can never, your relatives die at hospital, under all kind of thing, under negligence, all kind of thing. You can never win them. The time has come that we must hold these people accountable. Somebody must be held accountable for this. I would really like to see what Lakram Bodo will do about this. Launch a full-scale investigation. How many children have you?
Two others.
2 others?
Yeah.
Is this your wife's second baby?
Second baby for me, yeah.
For you, second. And this is sad. I can imagine how distraught she is because, baby born, you see 2 days, you see 3 days, you see 4 days. Well, you're painting the room, you say, baby, go do that. You see, right now, I'm going to get my little workers. I'm going to look for it, and because I got to do this, we go plan a little account, we'll do this, we go do that. This one sending, this one said they will send baby clothes. I'm going to send it. We're going to organize to maybe get Dr. Brown's bottle, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And just so, the mental trauma is worse, you know?
Yeah.
It's worse. The mental trauma to this is worse. It's worse. And that is why there's crime. That is why there must be I.A.N to let the whole world know what is going on at Mount Hope. And we're not going to bat for nobody. No. When these things happen, you all come here. When you all go through injustice, you come here. When you are treated terrible, you come here. You come and see, let everybody know. Let everybody know this is terrible for this man. Terrible. So let's see by Monday what's going to happen. Let me see if I can get in contact with Lakram Bodo and let him know, and we'll work from there. We'll keep you posted. Thank you. Wow, unbelievable. Yeah, so we want the father to get back in contact with us and see what's happening, what went on. That is terrible. And a bacteria. So what about if the bacteria could affect other children? We're not hearing nobody's talking, and we're not hearing nobody from Mount Hope saying anything, and it's a very serious thing.